All right. What else you got down here? You got some pipe?
We have some Vance and Hines twin/duals.
The old twin/duals.
Duals.
Yeah.
To me, it's a great sounding muffler.
Yeah.
Reasonably priced. I believe those mufflers was about $350, $375.
Okay.
Just slip-on mufflers.
Right.
Simple put on. Just jack your bike up. Well, when I put mine on, I've got a set of car ramps. The fiberglass car ramps.
Right.
That I pull my bike up on.
Yeah.
Now I got plenty of room to work under it. I don't have to worry about, getting my arms out, getting a jack under it. I don't have to worry about jack stands or nothing there.
Right.
And that thing, you got a clamp, just like a car, muffler clamp on each pipe. And you got a bracket right up on the bottom. It's got 2 bolts on the top of that bracket, 2 on each one. There's a little rubber boot in there that these exhausts, when you slide your new ones off, you see it slide out of that. You loosen those 2 little bolts. I believe they're 10 millimeters. Shoot your little WD-40 on that rubber grommets up in there. That thing will slide right out in there, and it'll slide right back, and you won't have to be fighting it.
Fairly simplistic.
Fairly simplistic. Set them in there, get somebody to help you, or you got to crawl up under there yourself. Look at them, get them straight, get them in as far as you want them, on the back as far as you want them before you lock them down.
Right.
And it's pretty simple. It's about if you're taking your time, even with an old man like me, it's about maybe an hour job.
Okay. I think I've got a video. I'm not sure, y'all, but when Harvey last time he was here, we did a video and listen to the sound of his, and then listen to mine, stock versus what Harvey's got. Now tell them a little. You brought up a very interesting point. I think it's very interesting. I'd never thought about it. But like I said, he's always thinking. Always thinking.
It's usually not making much sense,
but you're thinking.
You're thinking.
Tell them what we was talking about.
With these mufflers, to me, they sound great. They sound good. I love the sound of them, but I also love the sound of my music when I'm riding. So when I rode this thing home from the Harley shop, stock mufflers, I'd listen to radio. Man, it's great. Right. Then I put the mufflers on. I rode down the road, and I had to just keep on cranking my music volume up till I got it so loud that I couldn't really understand it. The more noise I got coming out of these, the more noise I got to turn my radio up. Then now, to be able to hear my radio good like I want to, I'm going to have to update to better speakers and amps in there. I can't do it right now. It's going to run me right around $1,200 to do. I checked the price, what I need to do.
Right.
So you raise the level back here, you're going to have to raise the level up there if you love listening to your music.
Right. When Harvey mentioned that, I said, I'd never thought about that. But that is a very valid point. We all like that Harley sound.
Oh, yeah.
I tell y'all a story. My Heritage Softail I had, when I bought that thing, of course Harvey had seen it. My wife never heard it. Needless to say, she doesn't like loud pipes. And Harvey, he come in, and Sandra, my wife, was standing there. He says, "Oh yeah," he said, "you got them old loud pipes on that thing." And I'm going, and my wife goes, "What?"
You talking about, boy?
So when I was having some work done on it, before, accessories put on it before I even bought it home. And when I told the manager at the time the story about Harvey, and I'm going, "Quiet, be quiet, don't be quiet." And he gave me a set of earplugs. He said, take these home and give them to him. It'll be a whole lot cheaper than putting new mufflers on this thing. I said, valid point. Valid point. But she sort of got used to them. As a matter of fact, that's her favorite bike of any of them I've had.
Yeah.
She liked that bike. I'm hoping she gets to learn to like this Tri-Glide.
I think the more she rides it, the more
I do too.
She will. She'll get comfortable on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she'll understand my comfort to you.
Yeah.
But, that was a good point about that Harvey brought up about, we all like that Harley sound. But if you got that higher volume or that coming out of them pipes, and you like to listen to your radio a lot, you're going to be sitting there going, I don't hear it. I would anyway.
Like I say, you turn the volume up so high.
Yep.
that all you get is you get a lot of squelch.
Yeah.
Not squelch, it's CB, but you get a lot of static in there.
Yeah.
It's just so high, the tone of it.
Yeah.
It just don't sound
Sound
good.
tinny
It
or
sound-
something?
It sounds terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
It sounds like a bunch of long-tailed cats in a room full of rocking chairs. It just don't sound good.
It don't sound
It
good.
don't sound good at
Yeah.
all.
Like I say, Harvey plays music, so he knows music good. So, all right, what else? Got anything else? This is my good friend Harvey's motorcycle. Now, what pipes do you have on that, Harvey? Vance and Hines. Twin slag. You can hear that rumble. All right. All right. This is mine. This is a stock exhaust right from the factory on the 2020 Tri-Glide Ultra. As you can tell, you don't hear that good Harley thump, thump, thump as you do with Harvey's. You can really tell the difference. All right, Harvey, tell us about. All right, what you was going to tell us about?
Well, I was going to tell you about that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can heat these starter motors up.
Right.
And they're designed, they have a breaker in here to help protect that motor from burning
Okay.
up. And if it does get too hot and shut off on you, don't have no reverse, don't panic right off the bat. First thing you want to do is pop this cover off. If you can. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't.
Okay.
But if you pop that cover off and you
Yeah.
look in here, you see a little breaker right here.
A little red thing?
A little red breaker.
Yeah.
And if the motor gets too hot, like I say, that it's going to protect that motor. If it's pulling too many amps through it and it's done got hot, it's going to trip that breaker. It's going to pop out.
Okay.
So pop it back in.
Yeah.
You can feel it. It'll catch and say it's just like a push button.
Mm-hmm.
And once it does that, you're going to probably have your reverse again.
Mm-hmm.
I would be patient with it, let it cool on down.
Sure.
But I'd say 9 out of 10 times when it first quits on you, that's going to be your problem.
Okay.
And I would say too that if you do completely lose that reverse motor,
Mm-hmm.
my suggestion would be to take that thing to a motor shop,
Yeah.
starter shop.
Right.
Anybody that winds motors,
Mm-hmm.
and will rewire and rewind that motor for you at probably a third of the price that you can buy a new one for.
Yeah, that's true. And probably better wiring. You
Probably better. I would ask them, can you beef it up just a little bit
Right.
without hurting anything?
Right.
More likely they can add a little bigger wiring in it.
Yeah.
That'll make it last.
That's a good tip right there.
It can save you a lot of money.
Oh yeah. Hey, we want to save some money.
I want to save some money so we can buy some accessories.
That's true. All right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
Now we got to do good. Now we're gonna say bye.
Bye, y'all.
No, we ain't gonna do it quite like it. My nose is running. Get down my tires here. That's not good, is it?
No, it's
It's
not.
not.
Never good.
That's not good at all. I want to thank y'all for watching this video. Harvey, I want to thank you again for helping do this. I appreciate it. I will tell you, I ain't gonna tell you squat, am I? I ain't gonna tell
Probably
you.
not.
Probably not.
Hey, ain't gonna believe you. No.
Ain't gonna believe me. Not a word. All right, folks. I want y'all to do one thing for me. I want you to go out there. I want you to have some fun. But now, what I want you to do is ride safe.
Amen.
Y'all keep that head on a swivel.
Amen.
Take care.
Bye.
Hold it. Keep holding.
Now.
All right. Now we're going to do it.